The last one is very short. It's just the closing remarks. So just a few things. And it works. So your opinion counts. You probably saw this. So we are really soliciting your feedback. The survey is out already, so you have 2 weeks or so to fill it out. And we would also like to just ask you a few questions to see what the feeling is. So for example, do you think we had the right mix of talk, science versus industry? Who thinks it was the right mix? Hands up, please. OK, too much science. OK, too much industry. All right, OK. Favorite parts, least favorite parts. Just shout, favorite parts. OK, panels. Tutorials. I didn't hear. Tutorials again, OK. Mike, OK. Anyone else? OK, great, OK. Least favorite parts, don't be shy. OK. Anyone else? OK, send me an email, explain more. I'd like to understand more. OK, what else? Or the survey. What else? Not enough posters. Not enough in terms of quantity or time? Quantity. OK. We didn't have many submissions. So we didn't. Actually, we accepted all posters. And all the lightning talks that we rejected, we told them, hey, you can have posters. Anything else? Mike? Even more lightning talks. Oh, OK. OK, we'll consider. OK, so and we covered tutorials, demos. How were demos? I actually didn't have much time to stop by. I feel bad about it. So who like? OK. So demos. Who has comments about demos? Good, bad, good. Who thinks it's good? Bad? Should we continue next year? It's a simple question. Should we continue next year? Who thinks we should? OK. All right. Continue demos, sorry. Continue. No, we're not done. Continue demos. OK. So send us details through the survey or email. OK. OK, great. Breakout sessions. Yeah, that keeps. Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It keeps coming up. And non-seated dinner. Do you think it was better than just? It was. OK, I liked it too. OK, good. All right. OK. I have people who hear this. Good, yeah. So next conference, suggestions for topics. Yes, definitely, yes. Yes, Melanie and Bridget, they helped a lot. They're from Stanford Conference Coordinator team. And I actually found them somewhere in like early this year, I think. The SLAC coordinator resigned, and I went through several conference coordinators, like 4 temps. It was a disaster, trust me. And then we found them. So it's perfect. And the AV, yes, yes. Yes, the whole venue and the people, yes. Location, so I'd like to have it here, the same place next year. I didn't manage to convince them that, I need to reserve it. They basically won't allow reservations so early. But as soon as I'm allowed to reserve it, I will reserve it, and I'll let you know. So I didn't pick up the time yet. But we have the relatively short time slot because we want to do it after vacation. And once the school starts, we can have it. So we are basically talking about September. So unless, I don't know, people prefer October much more. September is good. I mean, of course, September is good for you. You are here. But what about the... So I'll try to reach out to people who didn't come and understand September versus October. All right. So let's see. What else? Right. So stay active. So we ask you to cast your vote for best lightning talk. Think about, do I want to hear this speaker for 30 minutes next year? Not about what are the best 2 talks. That's basically it. If you think only 1 speaker should make it, mark it that way.
You mean the same speaker giving the same talk, or they get to change their talk?
No, it's not the same speaker talk that's relevant to XLDB. Of course, they can't speak about anything they want. We will moderate it a little bit. Online survey, please submit your feedback. Share photos. Some people actually send links to the photos on Facebook, and they're pretty good from the conference. I would never, think about making picture of Stanford somewhere, and they walked around and make the photos, and they are interchanged with photos from this conference. It's very nice, and we tweet it so we can follow. Help tag the videos and photos. We have a really small group, as I mentioned, and it's really hard to tag all 300-400 photos and the videos. So to make the conference visible and basically easier to find, it helps if you help us. So speakers can tag their own photos and so on. Refer, suggest speakers, topics, as we said earlier. Help advertise and reach out through social media, blogging, and so on, because we really want to reach out to other communities. Don't worry about overflowing the space. You see, we ran out of space 2 years ago. We had a twice larger auditorium, 300 people last year. We have twice larger auditorium because I didn't know how many people will show up this year. There are ways. We definitely don't want to go beyond 600 or something. So probably we'll be fine this year, next year if we stay here. But at some point we can stream live. We are videotaping already. So there are ways. But we really want to reach out to more groups and build a larger community. And just help improve our image. For example, XLDB on Wikipedia needs a refresh, and I don't want to do it myself. I really want the whole community to reflect what you're thinking, what the XLDB is. And I saw that. Okay, T-shirts next year. Okay. Sure, that's an easy one. Okay. And the partnership, I'm overwhelmed by the responses. I got so many emails already, and the list is growing every minute. So it looks promising. So slides, we will try to post them this week. Some of us are still tied into the workshop, but hopefully Friday or so, and I have people who are helping me with this a little bit. So this week, I will send an announcement. You are all on XLDB-L, so you will see this, or through Twitter. Videos, we will do our best to post them within a month, but you've been here, so you don't need videos. It's mostly for people who are not. So once again, I'd like to thank you. Before I thank sponsors, I'd like to thank you, my team. So I'd like to thank you, KT and Daniel. They were really very helpful in the background. And again, Bridget and Melanie from the Stanford Coordinators team. Bridget is there. And the sponsors. It would be really hard to organize this conference on a DOE land and in the DOE landscape without sponsors. So thank you very much. And I'd like to thank you all for attending, because without you, it would be an empty room. Thank you. So I will see you all next year, or maybe in Europe. Thank you. Bye.